So Rebel Size released this the other day, Oblivion Remastered Road to Release. So this is an update for the Skyblivion project. So if you don't know what that is, Skyblivion is a total remake of Oblivion, but in the Skyrim engine. So what they have to say about this Road to Release roadmap kind of thing.
Welcome to the Road to Skyblivion. Now that we have a goal set in place, we'd like to break down where we are at and where we need to travel to get there.
Holy shit, okay, so project timeline. So this has been going, the project started all the way back in 2012. This is how long they've been working on this. So to answer your question, Baby Smells, how many people are working on this? It doesn't seem like a lot. If it's taking them this long, bro. Okay, wait, so the project started in 2012, but then it actually began, they actually started working on it in 2016, so still, I mean, that's almost 10 years.
In this video, we aim to show you exactly what has been completed and what still remains in order to make our release goal of 2025.
I'm here for it.
Should you feel you have the skills needed to help us achieve that goal, we are always looking for new volunteers. The world spaces. Our landscaping and level design serves as the canvas for players to paint their own stories, so we strive to craft as attractive a world space as possible. Though significant strides have been made on various regions, some require more attention, like the grassy West Weald, snowy Valus and Gerald Mountains, and Nibbene's lakes and forests.
I mean, this shit looks good, but right now, my mindset has always been, if I want to play Oblivion, I'll just go back and play Oblivion and mod it up to update the graphics and stuff. In fact, I've done that. I've done a whole playthrough of Oblivion with remastered graphics, but I heard in this Skyblivion project they're talking about now, they're adding a lot of new content, basically, and that's what I'm interested in.
By doing so, we aim to make the world more captivating to explore and enhance the visual storytelling aspects for which the Elder Scrolls series is so beloved. The land of Cyrodiil is divided into 9 different regions. We start off with the Gold Coast, which recently had all 526 cells landscaped. The Colovian Highlands has all 422 cells landscaped. The Fall Forest and Heartlands region has all 405 cells landscaped.
So the Gold Coast is done. They're done with that. They're done with the Colovian Highlands.
Landscaped.
They're done with the Heartlands, the Great Forest, Gerald Mountains, Blackwood. West Weald is at 15%.
The Great Forest, with its 460 cells, has been fully landscaped in record time. The Gerald and Valus Mountains, with 517 cells, has also been fully landscaped. And the swamps of Blackwood
and
have
the towns
all
and stuff.
803 cells completed.
That mean
Currently, the West Weald is the least polished area, sitting at 43 out of 284 cells, or around 15%. The Nibbene Basin also needs work, with 300 out of the 674 cells completed.
So I wonder if if cells encompasses everything, like as in these 100%. Does that mean like all the towns, all the dungeons, all the the NPCs, the creatures, all that done?
And the nearby Nibbene Valley similarly sits at around 50% completion, with 155 out of 300 cells finished. The Skyblivion world map has a total of 4,391 cells, of which we have completed 3,632.
That's pretty good, dude.
Or 82.7%. Beyond the borders of Cyrodiil, and even Nirn itself, lie 40 unique world spaces. From hostile Oblivion realms to painted worlds, dreams.
Dude, I loved the painted world quest, bro, where you get to go inside the damn painting and like you're looking for that girl's husband or something like that. They got sucked into the painting or something. Can't remember exactly, but I remember that place was dope.
And alternate realities ruled by Daedric princes.
Wait, what did I say?
And from hostile Oblivion realms to painted worlds, dreams, and alternate realities ruled by Daedric princes. So far, we've completed 11 world spaces, with most of the remaining 29 being Oblivion realms, which we're saving for last. Our plan is to use all the knowledge and skills we've gained over the years to make these realms a truly memorable part of the gaming experience. Once a region is complete.
Wait, I know it's gonna go into like more stuff, but you would think, is he talking about like you can go to like individual pockets of Oblivion, like different Oblivion realms? Because that would be cool. Because you would think that they would do the Oblivion realms first, because it's just fucking barren landscape and some ruined Daedric castles and stuff. Who knows?
Complete, the magic of nav meshing can begin. This process involves adding a navigational mesh to the world map, allowing creatures to roam, battle, and follow you. We're currently around a third of the way through this mammoth task, which means that NPCs and quests are fully functional in those completed parts of the map. This is a quicker process when tackled on a cell-by-cell basis compared to landscaping. If you have some spare time and are interested in lending a hand, the NavMesh team is always looking for new recruits to help speed things along.
To nav mesh an area, you have to individually go around trees and stuff so the NPCs don't collide or like get stuck on trees and bushes. That seems time consuming.
Now, let's turn to our interiors. We have a whopping 600 interiors, with 260 completed, or roughly 40% of the total. They are divided into categories, including castles, unique structures, stables, shops, sewers, mines, inns, homes, forts, chapels, caves, imperial watchtowers, and Ayleid ruins.
Okay. 1 out of 9 castles finished. A lot of these look like, I mean, put together, it's a lot of work, you know, doing all this stuff, but most of these are just not even halfway finished. Forts, almost all the forts are done. They've only got one more stable to do. Okay. Unique structures, 4 out of 60.
Of these interior locations, dungeons are by far the most time-intensive, accounting for 220 of the total. That's why our focus has been on completing dungeons like caves, forts, and mines first.
Dude, I like that.
190 either finished or in progress. The remaining 380 interior locations, like houses, shops, and other smaller locations, take a fraction of the time to complete and are often tackled in larger batches. Whether you're interested in working on houses or dungeons, we warmly welcome your volunteer application.
Well, the overworld maps, I'm sure, take a lot more time. Yeah, dude, just fuck it, yeah. I've actually popped into some of their streams before, and they do these streams where they stream them just making textures or they're doing little areas like interior areas and stuff, and bro, it looks very tedious and time consuming and
3D. From the threads that make up your character's garments, to the lush forest greenery and the birds that soar high above, each 3D object and creature infuses life into Cyrodiil.
Hey, dude.
While many object groups are well underway, some areas create a bottleneck for other departments. For instance, if the architecture set for a city hasn't been remade, the level design team can't advance in rebuilding that area in-game.
Yeah.
Furthermore, without recreating all 2,508 of Oblivion's 3D objects from the ground up, we won't meet the required legal standard to release Skyblivion. Our plants and clothes.
Wait, what did he say about?
Furthermore, without recreating all 2,508 of Oblivion's 3D objects from the ground up, we won't meet the required legal standard to release Skyblivion.
Yeah, so he's saying like they can't just rip the models from Oblivion and then port it into Skyrim and just like upscale them or something, because that would be considered, I guess, like stealing textures and you know, art from, you know. So they actually have to remake every texture and stuff from scratch for all these buildings and all these architectures and everything like that. So shit, dude, shit. Is this going to be a mod or a game of its own? I think this is going to be a standalone game. If everything in this game is going to be made from the ground up independently and doesn't need to rely on Oblivion at all, then I wouldn't see why it wouldn't be like just its own separate release. I don't think this even classifies as a mod anymore.
Our plants and clothes are particularly underdeveloped, and we need extra help in wrapping up this extensive list of assets. We have some 615 objects yet to create. Although some could be borrowed from Skyrim, many of them are not suitable for integration into Skyblivion, so there remains a long list of assets to recreate from scratch. Our 3D team is chugging away, but we always welcome new artists to lend a hand, even in the final stages of development.
I'm still thinking about that question. Is this going to be just a mod or a game of its own? Because they've done this before. I don't know if it's the same team that's done this before, but they released Morrowind in Oblivion's engine. But I don't know if that was a mod for Oblivion. I think it actually was. I want to look this up now real quick, just so I'm not getting this wrong. Let's see. Here's more Oblivion. Wasn't Oblivion shut down by Bethesda in 2008 during the beginning of Oblivion's development? The original thread was shut down on the official Bethesda forums, and hosting on Nexus was taken down at Bethesda's request. Their reasoning was licensing issues with assets, specifically Morrowind assets in Oblivion. That is what they're trying to avoid with this release of this new Skyblivion. Okay, so how do I install this? Okay, all the required prerequisites are required for Oblivion to work right. An installer is necessary to verify that you own legal... Well, this is different though. This is going to be different because this mod is actually using assets and textures and stuff from Morrowind in Oblivion. So it would make sense that you would need Oblivion and Morrowind. But with what we're watching now, do all these textures from scratch with this new Skyblivion game coming out to avoid what happened with Oblivion with the licensing issues from Bethesda. So I would assume the Skyblivion is just going to be like a separate kind of standalone game. Like you wouldn't need Oblivion or Skyrim. All right, let's see what they got to say about quests.
In Skyblivion, players can create their own story and make a name for themselves by embarking on the 199 quests available. Out of these quests, 97 are currently playable, 25 are in progress, and 77 still need to be worked on.
Oh man.
These quests can be found in various quest lines. Main quests, the Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood. Side quests, Daedric quests, arena quests, and master training quests.
I hate these fucking sleazy fucking corporate, but dude, I know, bro. You know, fans are doing this. They're not even getting paid. They're making this game out of the love they have for the franchise, and God knows that Todd Howard isn't giving us any new Elder Scrolls content besides ESO, which nobody cares about that goddamn game. So, Bethesda. Just let them do it, bro. Just let them do it. I don't give a fuck. I know they're wrapped up in contracts and legal obligations, you know, as a big company as Bethesda, but bro, it's just shitty, bro. Yeah, they're not. This is gonna be a free mod to play. It's just free.
Gameplay systems. Oblivion is renowned for its unique mechanics, many of which are currently operational and in-game. These include the class system, spellcrafting, spells and magic, underwater combat, alchemy, weathers, disposition, and attributes. Additional mechanics may be added in the future. Time will tell.
Music, baby. It's all, dude. Music is a very important part of Oblivion, I'll tell you that. Even if they legally could, I doubt they charge people for it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, they just want to make a good, fucking dope-ass goddamn recreation of Oblivion in Skyrim, bro. That's all they want to do. Let them fucking do it, man. But Todd ain't doing nothing. I would have loved an Oblivion remaster by now, you know. But you want to keep remastering and re-releasing Skyrim, which is not even really a remaster. I've heard the music. It's actually pretty good. It's on YouTube.
Cyrodiil would never truly immerse the player without Oblivion's iconic music.
Wait, what is that place? What is this place? I do not recognize this area. This isn't a main city, is it? This must be like a little, I don't know what.
Truly immerse the player without Oblivion's iconic music. We are proud to announce that all original tracks have been retained and supplemented with 17 new tracks. Each of the 9 regions has a unique new track, complemented by 3 new dungeon exploration themes. Additionally, the atmospheric music for the Oblivion realms has been updated for an even more absorbing experience. In regards to DLC, our focus is 100% on Skyblivion for now, in order to release the base game at some point in 2025.
Wow, so they're not, I could have swore I thought they were doing the DLCs. I guess they're not focusing on the DLCs? Well, that's a shame, because Shivering Isles is pretty fucking good. I can't remember if I ever actually beat the Shivering Isles, but I know I got pretty close. And Knights of the Nine, that was pretty fun as well.
Once Skyblivion is in your hands, we shall turn our attention to the Shivering Isles and other extra content. We've come a long way since the project began in earnest back in 2016. Having a tangible release goal is amazing and terrifying all at once, but with your help, we are confident we will meet it. If you feel you have the skills to help us breathe new life into Cyrodiil, please consider applying at www.skyblivion.com/volunteer.
Hear that, ladies and gentlemen? My thing is, I hope that they, Oblivion, I'm glad this is, I'm glad they're doing this, because it's going to bring a lot more eyes on Oblivion, and I know a lot of younger people haven't played Oblivion. Dude, you would be surprised the amount of people that their first Elder Scrolls game was Skyrim. And I think that's not because, I don't think that's for any other reason than Skyrim was the most popular game out of all their games. Skyrim just blew up, dude. I remember when Skyrim came out, suddenly everybody was making an open world RPG. It was like open world, either an open world game or open world RPG. It was just the thing to do after Skyrim. And so I'm glad this will bring more people and let more people experience Oblivion. But at the same time, Oblivion had some very unique features. They're not bugs, they're features that just made that game super unique. Like the NPCs with the Radiant AI system. How the NPCs would just start conversations and talk to each other. That was a lot of times completely fucking gold. It was so good, dude. And it was like the best thing ever, bro. It's like, now that I've played, I've played Oblivion since it came out, and it's just gotten better with age. I feel like every time I play it, it's just should we look at the fucking, what is it? Oh yeah, it's this one.
I hope
it's this one, bro. It's perfect.
I hope I can help. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it. Farewell.
Farewell. Fuck.
May you rest in peace.
Fucking. Oh, bro. He was standing on a trap, so when he moved, it fucking activated it.
Farewell.
And then the guy comes over to inspect his body, and he gets fucking.
May you rest in peace.
It's fucking great. It's so good, man. I remember this. Okay.
What started out as a simple side project has evolved into one of the biggest modding projects to date. Despite the massive scope of this project, we are finally seeing the end of the road, but there is still work to be done. We hope this video has given you a better insight into the project, and perhaps has shown how some of you might be able to contribute.
It looks good,
yourselves.
man. It really look at that. Look at the spider Daedra. That Spider
Some
Daedra?
of you might be able to contribute yourselves.
Wood.
Only with the Elder Scrolls modding community's talents and the support of this fantastic community could we have ever gotten as far as we have. We hope you continue to support us as you have for years, and we are excited to share much more.
Ooh, this music, baby. It looks good, man. It looks really good. Look at that troll. Bro, them boars will fuck you up. Look at Maroon's Dagon, dude. How's he look better in this than he did in the ESO DLC with Maroon's Dagon? I'm gonna call it right now. They ain't gonna make that 2025 release date. And I ain't gonna make it. Something's gonna happen. I've learned to not trust release dates, even though this is just a release year. I still don't trust it, bro. So with this, I'm very excited. I'm glad they this is a long video too. It's over 10 minutes long, and it's like letting people know where they're at with development, which it looks like they're about done. They just need a couple more, you know, things to be made, and a couple more areas to be done, and easier said than done though, isn't it? Especially when you're making everything from scratch. I'm still excited for this mod, but I think I'm more excited for the other mod, Beyond Skyrim. If you don't know what that is, that's a mod that's recreating all the provinces of Tamriel, but in the 4th era. So in the current time period, you get to go back to Morrowind or Vardenfell. You get to go back to Cyrodiil, all these places. Yeah, just see what they're like in the 4th era. That's what I'm really looking forward to. But this project looks cool too, dude. But there's another Oblivion. I hate my life, bro. This is my spirit animal right here, man. I tell you.
I hate my life.
It's a random Khajiit in the middle of nowhere. You walk up to him, he's like, I hate my life, bro. Bro, I'm sorry, dude. You're like, you gonna be okay? Shit. I know this is for a quest. I forget which quest is for. He has Thieves Guild armor on, so I'm assuming it's something for the Thieves Guild. Or no, is that Thieves Guild armor or is that just leather armor? But anyways, yeah. Great. Real great.